a second season. It would be so fun.
Someone can make this a reason.
No, I think it will be. I think it's going to be editable.
And as long as another Axiom didn't do it, they can't really.
Okay, now we have audio. Hello and welcome to another night of Rec League. It is June 22nd, and we are getting ready for the first match of the night. We're just waiting for them to get all their players in over on Calypso, and it looks like it's Calypso versus Daylight, Team Daylight. So Daylight was rostered on this team. He won't be able to play this season, so they decided to dedicate the rest of their Rec League season to him. And so they used to be like the shrug emoji, and now they are Team Daylight. So we're happy to see them honor a great guy. If you've ever interacted with Daylight, he's just super sweet person.
That was disrespectful.
We're big fans. So if you're watching this, Daylight, we love you, and so does your team. So looks like we're just waiting for one more. Oh, they got one, and then they lost Paradigm. So.
All right, hey Tasha, and then Chuckles here joining Tasha in the booth.
Oh yeah,
So
completely.
yeah, no, it's fine. It's so a little bit more with Daylight, because I was talking to Sir Trees and he mentioned that we could share. If you do find yourself to be a religious person, please keep him and his family in your prayers. If not, keep him in your thoughts and just wish him and his family the best of luck as he continues his battle with cancer. And that is the dedication that they're doing this. They want to honor their friend as they play their last few games of Echo and Rec League. So hats off to them and all our best to Daylight and his family.
Absolutely. Cancer is really tough, and it's so hard going through treatment. I watched my father go through it. It's just really hard. So any love you can send their way, any thoughts you can share for them, please do. So.
Yeah, and it's definitely something that I believe has touched almost every person in at some point in their life. It's a horrible disease. But we're gonna watch a game with the newly renamed for Daylight team. They're gonna take on the Calypso. Is that what you said?
Calypso. Yep.
Team Calypso. Which Team Calypso was one of our top teams in Echo VRML, if I'm not mistaken. They were a pretty dominant or pretty good team in VRML, were they not? Or at least most of their players were. I don't know if they played as Calypso on VRML, did they not?
I know they were. Yeah, they were. I know they were in the Sunset Cup. I know like Saika, who's on this team. Like her team's been in Challenger Cup before. Like they're really really good players. I remembered watching Kraken. I think it was season 3 or season 4 in the Challenger Cup.
Yeah.
Rooting for them early on in my Echo playing time.
Yeah,
So
my first time ever coming across or learning who Saika was when she did the announcing for the Season 1 Academy tournament.
nice.
She was announcing there, and I was like, wow, she's really good at this. Who is this lady? And her announcing skills are on point. And then finding out that she's also, not only could she talk about the game, but she was a very dominant player in the game. So it was a fun experience for me to just start learning who people were, as I went through the process of learning the game.
Yeah. And we have Cootie. Cootie is in our green room. He is just hanging out. If you need a sub tonight, please get with him as quickly as possible. He can help you get a sub for the evening. He said all sub requests have been filled at this point, but feel free to ping him here if another team needs a sub. So get with him quickly if you can. Looks like they're both teams in, so we'll let them know to ready up when you're ready. Are the rules are good to go, I assume?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing the 12 minutes on the clock, so I'm assuming they're loaded. All right.
Okay, and I'm trying to figure out how to tag the shrug emoji. We'll have to get that changed in the server. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, I've let them know to ready up, and I will get that changed while we're here, waiting for them to ready up. Yeah. Oh, we're getting hail. Well, if you lose me, I was just telling our friends here in the booth that we have had, not in my area, but on the other side of my state, we have had a tornado warning, which is not normal for us. So if we do lose me at any point, it's probably because my power went out. We just have storms here. So, yeah. And away we go. Here comes the joust. Let's see who gets this just first. And it looks like Orange is going to get it, but it bounces back into Orange's side. Blue is coming in hot, but Orange is right back there. Biot picking it up. Biot sending it over to Psychiatric. Psychiatric clearing it down over to Caroline Rose. And they've got Yuji waiting there. Tots dives on Yuji, sends Yuji out, but Psycho is able to pick it up. Sends it over to Caroline Rose. They've got Biot in goal, looking for that opening. Psycho's got it again. Sends it over to Biot. And Biot puts it in for 2.
Man,
Oh yes, the way they move the disc around is definitely a work of art.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see what Team Daylight comes out with their first offensive joust. With Wilt, Roman, Domit, Pirate, Kimir Tots, and Carl Love. So Roman gets the disc, tries to get rid of it quickly, but not quite quick enough. Carolyn picks it up, shoots, but misses wide to the right. Yuji has it off on shoulder, puts it in as Biot stuns out Roman.
SpaghettiOs? What? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. 12, 11, 10, 9. It makes sense.
Team Daylight's going to give it another shot. They're going to come out. Let's see if we can, Roman can get rid of the disc before that stack hits him. That stack moves at a light speed.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. They are speedy. Carl's got it, and that stack is already almost on him. Moves it up to Give Me Your Tots. Give Me Your Tots sends it down to Wilt. Wilt puts it up to Carl. Carl trying to make some space there as Yuji is right on him. Give Me Your Tots positions himself across high, but he's got that stack coming in. Puts it over to Donut Pirate, but Mia and Psycha are already there, and they're sending it down, sending it through. It's gonna bounce high, but Wilt is able to steal it, but he sends it right to Yuji. And Yuji is looking for passing options. Sends it over to Psycha. And she is going to send it over to Caroline Rose. Caroline Rose is going to put it up for 2 more points.
That was the thing. I don't know what the thing was.
Alright, it's our turn to score.
So yeah, you just see how many of those passes connect so cleanly. Those regrabs are so fast. I mean, we've all been saying how it's hard to regrab right now because of there's a lot of lag in the servers. And so it's interesting to see kind of how that movement goes. Carl sending it back up to Roman.
Cross floor.
Roman moving up a little bit. Caroline Rose right there. Oh, Roman pitches it up, but it does not connect with Carl. But Give Me Your Tots is able to pick it up and send it almost all the way down. Regrabbing to it. He's got orange right on his heels.
And the fact that
Tots-
it hit that Geo is actually a benefit. Otherwise, it would have gone straight the whole way to goalie.
Yeah.
Kind of like that one just did, where Roman grabs it and is able to send it back to his teammates' hands.
And Blue seems to be really catching on that they have to really play this passing game really close because otherwise they're just going to be on you.
Yeah, and they have to be quick passes. Quick,
Yep.
decisive passes.
Yep. Wilt gets it there, bouncing it down over to Carl. Carl's got Biat on him. Biat stuns him out. Biat floating forward, looking for what options he has. Blue stack is on him, but that gives the orange stack a chance to get down. Yuji gonna take it in for 2, top pocket.
Okay, so now Calypso's going to need to sit one. So we'll see who they sit.
Yes, they are up by 7, and if they get up by 14, they have to sit another. So, but like we saw in a game last week, that front stack can still be deadly even if they're sitting one.
Yes.
Bark at them. Bark, bark.
Carl's got it. Carl sending it back to Roman. Roman sending it forward to Wilt. Wilt trying to get it up to Donut for Carl. Bounces up to Tots. Tots moving it forward. Sending it high over to Carl. Carl
Cross.
backing up a little bit, giving his teammates time to get into the bubble. Sends it over to Tots. Tots takes
What
a
a
shot.
play.
Puts it in for 2.
Nice shot by Give Me Your Tots.
Hey, we're back. Back again.
Great shot there.
They were moving the disc around really nice, getting those passes off quickly before the defense could get to them and send them out. Beautiful ebb and flow.
Paranim sending it over to Caroline Rose, who gets stunned
Oh,
out.
they hit him with the quad stack.
Yeah. Oh, but
Oh.
Carl gets it stolen. Go for it. Go for it. Take it away.
No, it's fine. So we got a double stun. Karlov and Biat both stunning each other out. Carl hits a little headbutt, then smacks it back. But Yuji predicted that move and was able to grab the disc before it was getting through tunnel. We have a friendly reset back to low valley. Unfortunately, looks like Saika's pass hit a Geo. Disc is bouncing around. It's going to go low in the trench where you have Carl and Wilt both kind of fighting for the pass, but they're on the same team. Let's see if they can work it around. Donut Pirate gets the disc, tries to send it back across, but it's a little bit off. Hits the Geo, bounces up high, where Calypso's able to grab the disc, sends it down off the side wall, trying to delay it to get to goalie. Not sure where Karlov was looking. He was trying to cross it there, but nobody was available. They do a reset to the goalie, who tries to hit Donut Pirate, but isn't able to connect. So now Calypso has a one-on-one, but Roman saves that. Roman is no slouch himself at this game. Roman is a very solid player. Played several pugs with him where he really just lifts the rest of the team up around him and tries to make everybody better and enjoy their experience of the game. So I've always enjoyed playing with Roman the few times that I've had the opportunity to.
Yeah, his team was also supposed to have an opportunity at the Sunset Cup initially, but then they decided they were only going to have 6 teams play, not 8, and they were 7. So they did not get to, unless somebody dropped, they were not going to get to be part of that. So sadly, nobody dropped.
Oh, that's disappointing for them.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the disc. Oh, and they are attacked
no.
quick with that stack. It's that stack that we were talking about. They just move so fast through the arena.
They do. They're very quick.
All right, so they're back up to an 8-point lead. They'll be sitting that player that we talked about. So Team Daylight comes out. Roman grabs the disc, shows it off to the left to Gimir Tots, grabbing the blocks as he moves forward, trying to move forward with some control. A little bit off with the pass, but it's fortunate that he was able to stun out Biot and move forward to grab the disc. Donut's looking for a cross pass, misses Tots on that pass just a little bit behind him, and Biot picks up the disc and does a soft clear into Valley, where he's able to pick up his own clear and then push it the rest of the way through. Wilt has the disc, tries to get rid of it before Calypso can get to him. Down around in trap. So now we have, it looks like bad numbers for Calypso, so we'll see if they push the bubble or if they try to send it back and get better feel. He's going to slow it down, gets stunned out, Tots with the back slap. Beautiful.
Yeah, I was going to say, they may not have anybody on that back line because they have a player sitting.
Ah,
So
very true, very true.
option.
That is very true.
Oh no, Roman gets it taken away from him. He's staying in front of Yuji though, but Yuji takes the shot. Sends it in for 3 points.
That was just a nice shot by Yuji. Unfortunate for Roman.
Yeah.
And we have the always present and supportive Yuji mom in the chat. Hello, welcome to another Rec League game. Glad to see you join us.
Hi, Yuji mom.
I thought I got under. I'm a silly goose.
What a goose.
Okay, Roman's got it. Roman looking for where he wants to clear it. Sends it over to Wilt. Wilt ducks that stack, but that stack is still together, still ready to go get it. Looks like Paradigm's gonna be the one to pick it up. Paradigm sending it back to goal. They're clearing it down, and Caroline's gonna get it, sends it up to Biot. Biot sending it in for 2 more points. And they are up by 13 now, so 1 additional goal will mean they have to sit a second player.
Alright. They're down to 3, so just take somebody out and then it's free.
And they're out. Roman's got it. Sends it over. It's connecting with Tots. Tots just in time sends it forward to Donut, and Donut puts it in for 2 points. That was a very quick thing there.
It's a very nice shot by Donut.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. We gotta keep 4
Tots really getting that out there under pressure over to Donut.
Is it my turn to sit? I sit. Right? I'll sit.
Oh, Paradigm, going left.
Okay, and it is Orange Team's joust. Orange Team sends it over to Biot. Biot sends it down over to Yuji, and Yuji takes the bounce shot just under Roman and puts it in for 2. So they need to sit 1 more player now. I had to do math in my. No, wait.
No,
13.
no,
It's
no.
still 13.
Still 13.
Yeah.
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 That was a 2-pointer.
Sorry, math's hard. Math's hard. I'm tired.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, Roman's got it. Roman's sending it over to Carl. Carl almost loses it there, but it manages to drift forward. I think it hit somebody's head. Paradigm able to pick it up. Paradigm sending it forward through tunnel. It's bouncing into kind of the middle there by nose. Biot able to take control of the disc. He goes to block, but he gets stunned out. And blue team sends it up to Wilt. Wilt's about to have pressure from the stack. They still have somebody back there. Oh, that stack is so fast. Not only did they go chase Wilt, but then they turned around, got the disc back, and threw it in for 3 more points. Now they will have to sit a player because they are up by 16.
Yeah. Now, is that stack, is it Saika and Biot that is that frontline stack, or are they rotating that?
I mean, it could be rotation. It could be, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch a little bit more. Roman walking it up a little bit. Sending it over to Give Me Your Tots. It looks like right now Caroline and Saika are in that stack right there. It's bouncing high. Paradigm able to get it. They do have 2 a tunnel. Oh, no!
Oh, it's a good thing self-goal is off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where is this going?
That was my Sir Trees impression. Oh no.
Yep. Oh, man. Okay. And Wilt brings them back to within 14 points, so they will have to continue to sit that player whenever we come back for the second half.
Yep. And Truth says they are just all really fast.
I would agree. I would agree. They have a lot of chemistry. It seems like they can interchange the stacks and just really just run through the arena, or fly through the arena. I guess they're not really running.
Yeah, it sure
So.
seems like it.
So I don't know if you saw that there's some information. There's some new buzz just flying around Discord right now. From another Axiom. They're
Buzz?
referencing
It sounded more like
A2.
oh,
Oh,
like a gorilla.
Oh,
for me.
okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like they are working on the game, and they started their own Discord server for those that are interested in getting more information. The link has been posted numerous times in the PGV Discord server, and I'm sure if you're on any Discord server that has any relation to Echo whatsoever, you probably have already seen that link. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they come out with. It looks like they might have an early beta or a closed beta starting in September with a handful or maybe a couple dozen players. So we'll see what comes of it.
There is a form you can fill out to be considered for it. It's just you gotta share some information. And so definitely go check it out if that's something you're interested in. They talked a little bit about it at LAN. I was there for the announcement. And they really want to build this game with the Echo community involved. And it just seemed like they really wanted to listen to us, and which is really nice whenever you're kind of working with the developer, because I know a lot of us have felt like not heard by the current situation. So hopefully we'll be more heard this time. Oh, well, they're losing it to Yuji, and Yuji's gonna put it in for 2 points. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. I know they have David formerly from Ready at Dawn, and I think they have a few other developers from Ready at Dawn. I think Saika also has like a red tag in there. So I think she's like a community manager or something. I'm not sure. But we're excited to see
awesome.
what they come up with next, and kind of what's next for another Axiom. So give me your thoughts picking it up, sending it forward to Roman. Roman giving it over to Carl, and Carl putting it in for 2 points. And that puts us at 14 even for the spread.
Oh my god.
So it seems to be that they're just trading goals at this point with the 2-person sitting for Calypso.
That definitely could be. Paranim sending it to the side. It's going to bounce over kind of to where Biat is. Biat going for it. He does have a stack on him, so he's going to have to make this pass quick. Yuji gets it. Yuji sending it back over to Biat. There are all 5 of them are in the bubble, so they are able to stun him out. Yuji gets it back, stunned out. Biat gets it back, stunned out, sends it over to Yuji. Yuji ducks Carl there.
Oh, Yuji.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuji.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Man.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
You could just see the gears turning as they're on shield.
And Yugi Mom is in the chat saying Yugi is so loud. I hope he's having fun. I hope he's so loud he's having a lot of fun. Or she, I'm not sure their gender. So, yeah. Carl sends it over to Tots. Tots is immediately put pressure on by the stack there. Sends it down, sends it back, playing a little catch back and forth, trying to avoid that stack. Sends it high, bounce pass up to Wilt, and Wilt puts it in for 2 points. He is he. Good to know.
Okay.
Okay, if they score again, you get to put somebody.
I thought so, but I always want to make sure. So yeah.
Oh wait.
They are still currently up by 14. Like we said, they're trading goals back and forth. And they are out there quick. They throw it down, and then they grab it immediately. A little bit of dribbling there. They did get, they had a lot of blue on them, like barnacles. Biat able to dusty Roman there. Trying to get it over, but he loses the disc. Gets over to Roman. Roman sending it down. It's gonna bounce into the middle. And Yuji is just gonna float up there and grab it.
No.
And send it a little bounce pass over to Viat.
Go away.
It is amazing to see these two work, even as they're, down so many players.
Yeah, the movement that, or the control that Yuji and Biot both have in moving through the arena is very exceptional.
Yeah. It's really interesting to watch, and I know it takes a ton of work to get there, just because I watched my friend Skittles just get trained by so many different people. She's friends with Biot. They're buddies. Like, just seeing how much time and effort she's put into some of those, like, movement things, and just changing basic things. Like, there were things like looking down and using your thrusters at the same time and things like that, like, to change your movement. That, like, things I didn't ever think I'd get a handle on, that these people definitely have a handle on. So,
Yes, yeah.
It's just fascinating to see that kind of coordination. Donut sending it over to give me your tots. Tots walking it up through tunnel, trying to avoid that stack. Just kind of going wild there. Paradigm picks it up. Fiat is on Paradigm. Paradigm sends it through. Yuji's there. I don't even know how Yuji got there, but Yuji's there. Fiat's there. They're trying to work it in for another goal.
I thought I heard somebody go back in and do a ring launch, so that might have been Yuji.
You could be red. You're red.
Beautiful.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw them and heard them go, him go and launch off of ring.
Is someone harmonicking? Is the dog coming through on my...
Oh no, it's so somebody that's playing right now is beatboxing on a harmonica apparently.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. I don't have the sound on for the players, so I don't know. That's so funny.
No! Tots
No!
loses it off the wall. It's floating back in. Donut Pirate tries to grab it, gets a little bit of a bad angle. They send it going down valley where it's picked up by Paranimb, who's goalie for Calypso. Waiting for some options. Donut Pirate picks it up, looking around, slows it down a bit, realizes they have numbers, so he can take his time, make sure he gets what he wants in terms of passes. Unfortunately, Carl hangs onto the disc a little bit too long before the stack can get to him. But now Psyche is going to show what she can do with moving around the arena, spinning and juking, and goes for a reset, but there was nobody there for said reset. But fortunately for Calypso, they were able to get the disc, save it for a little bit of time. We now have Carl working the disc, sends it over to, I think that was Roman, who tries to duck but isn't able to get low enough. And the disc is now bouncing around in right tunnel, where Wilt picks it up, sends it back down to Tots, who hands it up to Wilt. Handoff meta surgeries. So we have Team Daylight now with Tots at the nest, looking for another pass, and Carl Love dunks it in into the corner pocket.
Gotta love a good dunk.
Oh yeah, and gotta love some good handoff meta.
Yeah, and some good dunk meta.
Yes.
Or drunk meta, whatever it may be. Yeah. I don't know if that was a slot thing initially, but I do remember us saying that a lot. Okay. Roman there, but Caroline's gonna stun him out. Caroline sends it up to Yuji. Yuji juking back a little bit, trying to open up a pathway. Caroline picks it up. Caroline going for a bounce pass possibly there. Donut sends it out to Roman, and Roman is gonna go for the clear. We're seeing a lot more like interesting clears here, I think, to just kind of make sure that the disc doesn't clear all the way down to the goalie. Rather, it bounces into the other side, and then you're able to go get it and take control. That is definitely more of this meta. The meta is definitely more of a don't throw direct shots. Like when we're doing our 4v4s, you want to clear it down there as fast as possible because everybody's stacked. Everybody's got to get back to where they need to be. And in this meta, you have somebody back there, so you can't just willy-nilly clear it.
Yeah, I'd be curious to find out if for this next generation or this new game, what the team sizes are going to be. Do you think they'll stick with the same, the up to 5 per team?
That'll be really interesting because I think I mean it'll really depend on what the game looks like. I would think. Like I've talked to some people who love 3v3s, who love 4v4s, who love 5v5s, and then I've talked to people who hate certain versions. Like I don't think I've ever met anybody who really hates 4v4s, but I've met people. I'm not a big fan of 3v3s, but I love 5v5s, and I've met people who are just like, oh no, 5v5s are too chaotic. I don't like them. I don't want to do them. So it's really interesting to see kind of what works and what doesn't. And I mean, various games have various game modes. Like we've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and you can play that solo, duo, trio, up to squad, and then you can play a lot of their creative modes with however many you want. And I mean, I think that's interesting. We've been talking too about how important a well-built multiplayer invite system is. We tried to play a bowling game yesterday, and getting everybody in and bowling together took us like 20 minutes because it was not intuitive at all. And I know Breachers just barely added like a functionality where you can like invite your friends to your game.
Okay.
And so yeah, seeing like I think the good thing is I think we're in really good hands. So that's the good news.
Yes, I believe in that as well. So you brought up Breachers, and I know that we have a few of our members / staff that are working on trying to bring more Breachers content to the PGV Twitch. So if that's something that you would be interested in seeing, we hope to be able to provide you with some Breachers games soon as well.
Yeah, we've had some interest in maybe possibly doing some community casting. So we'll kind of see where that ends up, and we'll let you guys know if that's something we can offer in the future. Yeah. Saika gets it and sends it over to Biat. Biat up there on ceiling, got Roman right on him. But he's able to sneak that in. Sneaky shot there. And they are still up. Yeah, up by more than 14. So they are still running a 3v5. We just had a very different. Last season it was kind of less of a spread. We have a bigger spread this season, so we have had some interesting games, and the match is over. Orange team wins.
Thought a well played game by both teams. I think Team Daylight did an exceptional job with being able to move the disc around and just playing against that quick offense and defense that Calypso has. So kudos to them, and Calypso is always a beautiful display of handling of this game. They definitely are one of the top teams for a reason.
Yeah, lots of mastery there.
All right, so we'll take a quick break, and then we will be back for game 2. Petunia's Gaming Village is a fun place for gamers to come hang out and play video games with current or soon-to-be friends. One of the things that makes us a bit unique is our hybrid approach to gaming. We try to set up multiple events throughout the week for various games on PC, console, and VR platforms. One of our staple events is Saturday Night Spirits for Echo VR, followed up by a rotating game that everyone votes on ahead of time. Lately, we've been getting anywhere from 20 to 30 players signed up for this event, and it is a lot of fun. Oftentimes, we're just hanging out on Discord voice chats. I'll hop onto a voice chat in the afternoon while playing a video game, and one by one, the group continues to grow. We have some playing games, some working, others driving home, and on occasion, one or two are doing homework. In a nutshell, PGV is a place where we want you to feel comfortable and have a good time. If you're not currently a member, we'd love to have you come check it. All right. So we're into game 2, which is going to be the morning crew against Slay League, which is Jim is the team captain. King of Crumbs in the studio. What other fun nicknames can we have for our friend Jim in the
King of Crumbs.
King of Crumbs? I like it. King of Crumbs.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Lord of Snacks.
There we go. Well, and
Duke of Delicacies.
there you go. Come on, chat, help us out with some more. Let's give Jim some new nicknames.
Sultan of Sweets.
So, and then we have the morning crew, which is based off of the spatial guys who used to all get together and play in the mornings, and they had their own event in Tyro there for a while, called Waking and Eggs, and now they still have a morning event, I think every morning on Spatial. If you're looking to play first thing in the morning, I think it's normally around 10 a.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. So they like to have a lot of fun over there playing Echo as well. We made a recent change to one of our Echo events. We used to do a triple header on Tuesdays, just 3 marathon matches in a row. But what we were finding is we had some diehards where headsets were dying, or we were running into issues trying to manage games because the next one was supposed to start within minutes of the previous one stopping. So we weren't able to get the teams and everything put together. So we decided to make it just a double marathon, with I think like an hour in between the 2 games, which gave us time as a staff to kind of reorganize and make sure we had everything set up so that we had some quality lineups set for everybody for that second marathon match. So we're still going to play 2 of the marathons, but we're going to eliminate that one that was in the middle, unfortunately. And then we still have our Saturday Night Spirits, which we have, the first half is always Echo. And second half, we're trying to work in some different games. We talked about maybe trying to work in bowling this week. We'll see if that happens or not. We got to make sure we have, as you mentioned, the invite system, that we understand it well enough, especially on a Saturday night second half, that we can get it figured out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and they're trying to get Miss Panda in there. So if anybody in the arena is watching, which I doubt they are, if you have Miss Panda, please invite her.
Sometimes if you DM Panda Cub, she's one of those that is capable of chatting in Discord and playing the game at the same time. Let me see if I can find her.
I could not do that. That's too talented for me.
Oh my god!
So we'll see. I'm messaging her now.
No! I still got you.
And then let's see, what other announcements do we have? We're looking at our art club. So we're starting to formulate a plan for art club. We're going to start that the week after
It ends.
the Echo ends. I think it's
My
August
birthday.
7th. You're right. And we talked about doing a pre-arc event, which would be closer to your birthday. The pre-arc event, we could always do the pre-arc event where you could teach everybody how to play arc on your birthday.
How about the day after my birthday? Maybe.
Okay.
I love you guys, but probably not that much.
All right. So yeah, what our plan there is just to have an opportunity for those that want to learn how to play the game, but you don't want to come in the middle of everybody else just running around already knowing what's going on and feel like your tires are spinning in mud. So we're here to help you learn the game and hopefully we can all have some fun.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a complicated game, but and we'll either be able to do that on the server Hawk's gonna run, or we may still have the server I'm renting. I know we've still got a few people playing on that, so we'll kind of see what happens.
Well, and we had a very successful boss fight on Arc recently. We were able to take down all 3 levels, and I think I don't recall. Did we have anybody that died? Maybe one.
We did have one death, but
yeah,
it was PGV.
Oh, Blackhawk on the cams.
Yes.
All right. So it looks like Miss Panda's in the arena.
Okay, well then when they've been notified to ready up when they get her in, so hopefully they're. Looks like Wooglim's floating back, so Wooglim may be on top of that.
All right. And hello, we have Mary in the chat. We have Media Garcia, who has now subscribed for 3 months. Thank you, Media. And thank you for the compliment on my voice. I tried to match my casting skills with your play between the boots. I just don't think I'll ever get there.
Happy birthday, Teach Peeps. No, I thought it was funny when they announced that Echo was ending. I was like, oh, it's the day before my birthday. Great. Happy birthday to me.
All right, so we have Morning Crew in blue.
Yes.
And Slay League in orange. This should be a fun game to watch. So Panda that sends it up to Rajan, and Rajan is looking for some passing options. Gets a headbutt out of his hand, but it's still bouncing around. He might be able to grab it back. The precise one goes to grab it, but gets blocked as he tries to stun Walker. Jeep Girls pushes it forward. We have is that Walker dancing around on the ceiling. He's able to hit Woogly. What a save by Corny. You're not going to get very many shots by Corny.
You could certainly try, but that was a good save there.
Slayling tries to hit Jim Jim up on shield, but he gets stunned out before he can grab it. The precise one grabs the disc. Looking, hits Panda. Panda. Oh, man. Miss Panda gets stuffed by Panda.
Panda on Panda Cry.
Yes. All right, and then Jeff slaps it forward where Wooglin is trying to get it. Gets a good block on the precise one, but he's not able to grab it before Corny stuns him out. Jeff tries to get the shot, but Panda Cub stuffs him and sends it downfield. Or Ms. Panda picks it up, shoots it over to Jeff. Jeff is looking for some passing options, but instead just sends it downfield for a clear where it bounces around. Panda Cub picks it up for Slay League, tries to get it clear, but that pesky nugget grabs it. Walker shoots and scores. So we have our first 2 points of the game, almost 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
All right, over to you, Tasha.
Sweet. My turn. And let's see what Slay League can do with this. Yes. Here we go. Slay League picks it up. Cordy Witch sending it over to Panda Cub. Panda Cub sending it down, trying to get it over to Raijin, but it bounces, and then Precise slaps it over to Jim Jim. Jim sending it over to Panda, and Panda putting it in for 2.
Was that Panda on shoulder? That is so unusual.
He's never on shoulder.
Panda Cub playing short? Wow.
That seems strange.
There's a first time for everything, ladies and gentlemen.
There is. And that's the first time we've ever seen Panda on shoulder. If you can't tell
Alright.
by the tone of our voice, we're being sarcastic. She really likes shoulder.
I got it.
Shitting me.
Although she is
Okay.
definitely rounding out her game. I've seen her doing some domination from floor as well. So
There you go. She probably learned that from media. You know,
yeah.
that seems like a media
Well,
move.
yeah, she's outside the booth, so I don't know if media could take credit for that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe if
Good
she
to know.
starts playing inside a little bit, maybe she could schedule a training session with media. Really round out her game.
Well, you trained media, so I think she
I
could just
I did,
high
but you know,
proxy.
I'm retired from training now, so I'd probably just turn that over to media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Media, hit her up.
All right. Beautiful passing in bubble. That was one of those, I don't want to shoot it, you take the shot. No, I don't want to shoot
No.
it, you take the shot.
Not me, not me. And I think you may have Jim Jim in the booth after this game.
Oh,
He is
excellent.
signed up. So
Uh-oh. That's unfortunate.
Wait, we gave the cleaning crew the night off though, so oh great.
Oh, dang it.
Great.
I'll get the vacuum out.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was you.
It bounces down to Raijin. Raijin sending it over to Panda Cub. Panda Cub coming down from shoulder, but Miss Panda says, "Hey, no, no, we need to keep this peaceful." Panda Cub says, "Please, please," and Miss Panda says,
Oh
"No."
man. I can't hear Panda Cup's comms right now, but I'm sure there's something yelling at Panda about constantly blocking her shots.
Yeah, that's so rude.
It is, but you know what? I'm enjoying watching. I'm watching Miss Panda play goal, especially
Yeah.
since I'm not the one shooting on her.
We were talking about that earlier in Fortnite that like she's cracked, like
She
so
is.
cracked.
Red. You're red. Oh, man. Nice, Walker.
And quiet about it, right?
Yes.
She's got that like quiet intimidation the way she plays the game.
Nice grab.
Yes.
Oh
Sure.
man, what a beautifully stack right there with Panda and Jim Jim. So smacks it up.
Oh,
Jim
you've got
Jim.
it. You've got it.
Jim Jim's looking for some passing options. Has to just get rid of the disc, hoping that someone picks it up. Rajan picks it up, sends it forward to Panda Cub. Panda Cub takes another shot, and Miss Panda says, "Oh, little cub, little cub." Brody sends it forward, looking for his stack. All four of them are over in the same area of the arena, so there's not much Precise can do with the disc. Rajan and Ruglin trade stunts. Jeff sends it across, and it goes up into Valley with some awkward bouncing around. Walker and Precise are trying to grab the disc, but one of the two of them slaps it back. It looks like Orange slapped it back. Jim Jim slaps it up to Panda Cub, but she's not able to grab the disc. The Precise one gets it, tries to clear, but Wooglin takes it from him. Shoots it back forward where Corny picks up the disc and clears to the left tunnel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there.
We now have a 2v1. Jim Jim sends it forward to Rajan. Rajan crosses to Precise, but isn't able to connect. The disc is bouncing around, and Jeff tries to grab it, but doesn't. I think that might be one of those issues where we'll blame lag or frame rates or whatever the state of the game is now. Jim Jim has it from shoulder, takes a shot, and scores on Miss Panda. Kind of hard to stop a 17 that close.
Yeah.
I think I made Raj
Guys, we
mad.
need to chit chat a little bit more.
But it's
All right, we have a hydrate. Thank goodness. Thank you,
Oh,
Cootie.
thank you.
Panda.
Let's hydrate. Okay, Walker's gonna pick it up. Walker's gonna send it over to Raijin by accident. Raijin's gonna send it over to Jim Jim. Jim Jim is going forward, gonna send it back to Raijin. Raijin's gonna put it in for 2. It's gonna hit off Panda's head though, Miss Panda's head,
Okay, we have to.
sadly.
We have 6.
It's only 6. I don't have to set anyone out yet. Alright, someone
Would
Let's
you like
see if
another
they-
one?
Oh, I'm gonna
Uh,
that means.
Yeah,
What,
you
another-
keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, give me them all. Oh no, it gets headbutt. It gets headbutt, so it's drifting down. Raijin's gonna pick it up again, but Walker is gonna stun Raijin and send it through to the other side. It's gonna bounce around a bit. Walker's gonna get there, get that disc, but the stack is immediately on him. Jim's gonna send it out to the other side, but it's gonna bounce back. It's gonna say, "I don't want to leave yet. Stop it." I like to anthropomorphize the disc. Walker's sending it high, trying to get it up to Jeep Girls, I think, but it does not connect, and it is going all the way back over to blue side. Bouncing right to the goalie. Miss Panda's gonna pick it up. She's waiting to see if the stack's ready for her to send it. Raijin putting pressure on her. Precise is going to get it, try to send it back into the bubble. It's going to bounce out a little bit. Jeff and Walker are going to get it. Panda's going to get it. And now Walker's got it again. Walker's sending it right into the hands of Precise. Precise walking it up, trying to get it over to Panda Cub. But Wooglin's gonna get it, but then Wooglin's gonna lose it, but then Miss Panda's gonna get it, and then it's gonna get slapped out. And back to Jim. Jim's gonna send it over to Panda Cub. Panda Cub is gonna try to take that shot again, but Miss Panda says no! Not right now, try again later. Jeff's gonna slap it all the way down, but it's gonna go right into the hands of Corny Witch, who is on the back line. Corny Witch gonna send it over to the Precise one. Over to Jim. They are just taking some really clean passes. They have that cut pass, but Panda takes the shot, and the other Panda says, no, not today. Wooglin, Miss Panda's gonna have a lot of saves. Wooglin gets stunned out. Panda Cub sends it over to the Precise one. Precise goes for the shot, but it doesn't quite get in there. Jim picks it up. Jim goes, tries to get it over to Precise, but there's a little kerfuffle there. And it's going back over to Orange's side. But it looks like Orange is probably going to get there first, yeah. Corny Witch sending it back out. We're playing a little bit of tennis here. Bouncing high. Jim looking for it. Raijin picks it up. But Raijin gets stunned out, but Jim's there. Sends it over to... Oh, dang. That might have been lag as well. Panda Cup slapping it forward into bubble. But Wooglin's going to be there. But so is Raijin. And so is Precise. Oh, man. Just a lot of chaos right now. That disc is almost there, and then not there, and then almost there, and then not there. Walker gets it. Walker sending it down. It's going to bounce into the mid. Orange is going to pick it up and send it right back. And it's bouncing over to Miss Panda. Miss Panda's trying to get it out there, but not quite fast enough. Raijin is going to float to the goal because Miss Panda is stunned out and unable to defend.
And that gives us an 8-point lead. So now they will have to. They're going to have to sit one. And Miss Panda is up to 7 saves.
Holy cow! Take it away, Chuck.
All right. So have Morning Crew come out. Walker is moving the disc forward, bounces off the ceiling over to Jeff, who sends it off to the left side to Wooglin. Wooglin's met by that stack of Jim and Panda Cub. They break apart, so they're not able to quite dribble. But Jim catches his own bounce. I don't know if that went off of Ring or if Panda blocked that one, but either way, Walker has it. Dumps it into the right trap for his team to pick up. Wooglin picks it up. Not too many around him, but sends it to Jeff on the left side. Jeff tries to take a shot on Corny from distance, and Corny grabs that one. Walker has the disc again, tries to take a shot. Unfortunately, is not able to connect. And we go into halftime with Slay League up 10-2 over the Morning Crew.
We started out. That was an interesting match. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of noticeable things. Miss Panda is definitely keeping the Morning Crew in this game. She's stopped 7 shots so far, which is amazing. And let's see, what else do we have on the board? Yeah, I would say that watching the morning crew, they're just missing things all ever so slightly with their passing. I think if they tighten up their passes a little bit. But I believe they're playing with two substitutes, one of which is Miss Panda. If I'm not mistaken, I don't
Yes.
know if Jeff on
I think
to the
he's a
morning
sub.
crew. Is he a sub as well? I think he's a sub as well.
Yeah, I believe he's a sub. But I could be wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It was my dumbass fucking nugget clear.
So yeah, I mean, I think they just need to clean up their game a little bit, and they should be able to bounce back. Now they're gonna have the player advantage. Maybe that will help them get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And it might. It looks like we're about to roll into round 2. So here we go. Let's see who can get that disc first. And they're out. Looks like blue team's gonna get it down there with a headbutt, but Panda Cub's gonna send it. Oh! They were ready for that. Wooglin's gonna pick it up. Wooglin's gonna try to send it over to Jeff, but it bounces low off of Bowtie. It's gonna get slapped through to the other side. Looks like Blue's gonna get their first, but Orange is right behind them, so they're able to stun Blue out. Bouncing it up to Raijin. Raijin's gonna try to put that in the bottom, but Ms. Panda grabs it. Says no.
So
Much like
Corny
Glenn.
comes out of goal. He's now playing in the offensive side of the arena. It looks like they moved Panda Cub back to goal, so they did a little switch up at goalie. She makes a great play there, slapping the disc before the morning crew can grab a hold of it. Rajan takes the disc, but is quickly stripped of the disc by Walker, who stacks with Wooglin to get forward. Wooglin sends it over to Jeff. Jeff grabs the disc, slaps it into. Well,
Ooh.
I thought that was a pass. That was a horrible pass. It went right into goal. Somebody's gonna have to work with him on his passing abilities.
And that means that Orange will no longer have to sit one. They can have everybody out because it is 10-5. So let's see where it goes.
All right. Jim comes out with the disc, sends it over to Corny Witch on the left, who then passes it to Precise on the right. Rajan trying to buy some time. Just barely misses Jim, but Jim picks it up off the bounce off the wall. Jim goes low, but Corny's stunned out. But Rajan's there, takes the disc, puts it in for a quick 2.
That is a 7-point difference. So let's see what happens. This could really be a chance for Blue to kind of, I think with Orange, we're seeing some cleaner passes, and that's the main differential here. We've got Wooglin picks it up, jukes to the side, tries to send it over to Jeep, but it doesn't connect. It gets slapped forward. Jim picks it up, sends it over to Corny Witch. Corny Witch trying to send it back to Jim, and Jim puts it in for 2.
I couldn't tell if Miss Panda got stunned out there, but she looked like she might have been glowing a little bit there at the end.
Ooh, uh-oh. Well, as we say, as like a lot of midfielders say, if I'm stunning you, it's because you are a problem for me, and I gotta let my team score. Wooglin's sending it.
Or you talk too much.
Or is that why?
Yeah. Well, it all depends. You know, sometimes people have that personality where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna focus on you for a little while.
You need to go night-night for a bit.
Yeah. So.
If I have not been, I was gonna say, if I have not been focusing on you, and all of a sudden you're whining about me focusing on you, all of a sudden I might focus on you.
But that is definitely not the case for Miss Panda, because she is one of the quietest players that I've played with. So when she gets stunned, it is definitely because we have to. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to score as much.
Yeah, even as we're playing Fortnite, like she's really fun to play with. But yeah, there's times we're like, hey, what did you just say? Because we can't hear you. You're so quiet.
Yeah.
Cross.
Jeff passing it over to Walker. Walker, I think he was going to take the shot. Yep, but or passing it to Wooglin, but they just didn't quite connect. I think you can tell like these players haven't quite played together as much as maybe Slay Lake has, just because there seems to be a little more trust with staying where you're at. We're seeing a little bit more movement with Blue.
Yeah.
Because they do have two subs tonight. and that can be a little bit harder when you're playing with subs. So,
Well,
oh, careful there. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, and even when we're talking about the morning crew, that group was, I believe, yes, Mark Ramsey, Spike, Quackless, and Wooglin, and Domangos, right? They're the ones who have a lot of the chemistry. And I think only Wooglin from that group is in the arena tonight. So this entire team has not, they haven't played a lot together.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So I missed that one. I guess Roger must have hit that one off of Wooglin to score that goal.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not a goal. It's not a game.
All right, and they go up by 11 points.
Doesn't matter what side
So let's see if the morning crew can come out and do something with the disc.
Wooglin sending it forward over to Jeep Girls. Jeep Girls pitching it down over to Jeff Skindle. Jeff sending it over to Wooglin, back over to Wooglin. Wooglin missing it on the first try, but getting it on the second. But Jim Jim's right there to stun him out. He's going to tap one of their elbows and use it for the momentum to get over towards goal. But he's got Jim Jim right on him. Horny Witch able to grab it, steal it, slap it out. But Blue is right there with it. Walker's got it. Walker going for that bounce pass over to Wooglin, but it doesn't quite connect because Orange is there. Oh, whoa. That looked like it maybe was in, but bounced right back out of goal. I got it again. Luca bouncing it off the ding ring, but coming right back to him for two.
Wooglin he's getting fancy, bouncing passes off the ding ring and then shooting him in. Very nice.
This is crazy. It's entertaining at least. Yeah.
Okay, Orange has got it. Precise picking it up, sending it over to Horny Witch, but it bounces off of the tunnel. Wooglin able to grab it. Wooglin trying to send it over to Jeff. Jeff getting sent out, throwing it forward. Panda picking it up. Panda sending it out. It's going to go right into the hands of Walker. Walker's going to move it back up. Sends it over to Wooglin. Wooglin puts it in for two.
Guys, I'm not a goalie.
So they are answering this back. Seems like they're finding some of their rhythm there.
And there's still mathematical time for them to come back. They're only down by 3 goals.
Yep, 5 minutes is more than enough. Okay, Jim Jim gonna take it. Seeing what options he has, sends it over to the Precise one. Precise pitching it over to Corny Witch. Corny Witch loses it. It's bouncing forward. Walker gonna pick that up, but he has Jim Jim hot on his heels. Jeff's chasing, slaps it forward. It bounces. Corny Witch looks like he's gonna get there, or they're gonna get there first. They slap it, but it kind of bounces back, and Jeff's able to slap it all the way down to Panda Cub. Panda sending it over to the Precise one. Precise sending it all the way down. Miss Panda is there waiting for it, but Jim Jim and Corny Witch are also there waiting for it. Or arrived just in time to put it in.
What a stack. What a beautiful
really good
stack.
there.
All right, so we have the morning crew with the offensive joust. See if they can get those 2 points back. It'd be nice for them if they could get 3.
They're going.
Oh, they come out with a hard headbutt. They come out very aggressive. Oh, not able to close on the headbutt. Walker has it.
No, I'm not.
Approaching, misses the post shot. And now the disc gets cleared back over to blue side, but it's bouncing around to the point where the goalie's not able to grab it. So let's see who will get it. Blue ends up grabbing it. Jeff has it with Walker on his back. Are they going to try to get a dribble in? So Jeff sends it down. He goes down into trap where Slightly picks it up. Rajan starts working it back and forth with Jim Jim, but Jim Jim is met by Walker, who takes the disc. And again, Jeff is on Walker's back, but pulls off a little bit high with that stack. Grabs the disc, but is immediately stunned out by Jim Jim and Rajan, who stack back up. They dribble over to the left side of the arena. Jim Jim picks up the disc, starts coming in, and is able to put in two on Miss Panda as Rajan is able to put on two as Miss Panda gets stunned out.
Okay, and it is Blues Joust. The morning crew. The morning crew launches out. It's gonna get picked up by Jeep Girls and sent over to the tunnel. It's rolling through the tunnel. Regin's gonna get there first, but was gonna get there first, but he's sent out by Wooglin, and Wooglin sends it over to Walker. Walker walking it up, but he gets sent out by Regin, who's coming back on a stack. But he is able to get it back. Nope, he lost it again. Jim sends it out, but it's bouncing back mid. Wooglin's gonna get there first. Sends it up to Walker. Walker tries to take the shot, but it bounces off of someone's head. Panda's gonna get it. She sends it out, does a little twirl there. Looks like Jeff's gonna be the first one. Oh, nope. Corny Witch. I gotta stop predicting who's gonna get there, because I keep doing it wrong. Jim's gonna get it. Jim sending it over to Corny Witch. Corny Witch sending it back to Jim, but it bounces out. But Jim's able to steal it from Wooglin. Corny Witch has got it again. Kind of going back and forth between Jim and Corny Witch there. Blue has 2 people there. Walker's gonna back up, give himself some space, try to get this out. Well, he has 3 orange offensive players on him. Jim gets it, loses it. Walker and Jeep are ready to stack down there, but they have 3 people together, so the stack breaks a little bit. Looks like it's, Walker takes the shot, but it's just off. Wooglin picks it up, but then it's stolen by Jim. Jim sends it through. It's bouncing down low. Jeff able to slap it forward, but it goes right into Corny Witch's hands. And then it goes back into Jeff's hands. Playing catch. We've been looking for his options, seeing what he could do there, but instead he ultimately takes the shot and puts 2 more on the board.
Alright, I'm out.
All right, so we have Slay League up by 9 with 1 minute left to go. They're coming out with the offensive joust. Let's see how Blue pressures them on this joust.
Let's see it.
So Blue comes out fast, but is not able to get there before Corny Witch gets the disc. Corny floats it across the arena to Rajan, but doesn't connect with it. Jeff grabs the disc, slaps it back. We have Precise and Jeff slapping it back and forth again. Wooglin dumps the disc down, but it's picked up easily by Panda Cub, who then sends it back to Blue. But the Precise one covers that shot lane. It's almost like he's played this game before. Walker picks up the disc, tries to find Jeff. Jeff dumps it downfield where it's bouncing around. We have Wooglin, Panda Cub looking at this. And I believe Walker shoots the disc wide right.
It is over.
All right, so that is the end of our second game. So let's why don't we take a quick break? Go to a few videos to entertain the folks while we go fill up our water. So we are following Jose as he heads to the Wyvern Scar on a moth, ladies and gentlemen. We are documenting this via video for the world to see.
Alright.
Okay, so is the goal to get an egg or just to make it through?
Get an egg. Just to make sure I get chased. Alright.
There's some,
ready?
Yep. Do your thing, boss.
About to start.
You got this. Don't die.
Let's go.
He's out. He's flying. He's going.
Oh shit!
Oh, he got hit.
I'm hit.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
tiny.
shit.
There's only about 8 of them, Jose. You can do this.
Oh no. Come on, Yudi. Fuck him up. Ugh.
You've got this.
My dino feels uneasy.
You've got this. Wait, you got hit by Beauty and. Oh, Poppy, I don't think you're gonna make it. You got this. Come on, keep going.
Ooh. Not dead yet. Not dead yet.
Oh, I might be.
Bunker down. Bunker down. Bunker down. Bunker down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh no, she's it. Is it?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, good try.
So close, Poppy. So close.
Made it out.
I was getting to him, I promise.
All right, all right, all right. So we are back for the second half, and boy, do we have a treat for you. So we have the King of Crumbs joining us in the booth, Mr. Jim Jim. And not only is she the goalie extraordinaire, the brick wall of Echo, but she is now also going to try her hand at casting. We have Ms. Panda. So Jim Jim, Miss Panda, I'm going to turn the booth over to you. Tosh and I are going to sit in the back and eat all of Jim Jim's cookies while he talks, because he's not allowed to talk with his mouth full.
All right, all
I
right.
got the Thin Mints. I stole them.
Yes. All right.
All
I got
right,
the
you can have
goldfish.
them.
I got the goldfish.
You just can't take it in the bath. The bath off limits. You
Oh,
can eat
yeah,
it in
yeah,
the
yeah.
back though. Yeah. All right, cool.
Fine.
All right, thanks. Well, excited to be here. Welcome, Miss Panda. That was a fun match we just played.
It was a fun match.
You had some crazy saves. I was on the edge of my proverbial seat.
I know. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to save much because I played a match earlier today and I wasn't that great in goal. It was fun to play this match as
you
well.
killed it. That was a fun match though. I feel like the vibes were good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. How have you been liking this general 5v5 setup?
I mean, it's been fun. I mean, I like staying in goal, so it works out.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's perfect for you then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've noticed, like, I mean, personally, I will go in goal if I have to, but I don't really enjoy playing goal. But I've even noticed that, like, a lot of times, like, the players who prefer playing goalie, sometimes they're like, no, I don't want to be goalie in this. And like sometimes I think it's, because they just want to try their hand at, different positions and stuff like that. But also I'm like, I think part of it is like you don't get a ton of action, so it can get a little bit boring. Or the play style. I don't know. I mean, you're more of a goalie than I am, but generally when you play goalie, do you like to move up and then come back when there's a transition back to your side, or do you like to more stay on the back line?
I mean, I stay back in the back line, so I'm like there for a third option if you need a pass back. I think I
Yeah.
generally like to stay back more because I started off playing Echo as a goalie because I didn't
Right.
know how to do anything else. I would just be there in the back at the goal.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, I was the opposite. I was like scared of goal. I was like, I'll try my hand at shooting, but I do not want to be. It was too much pressure, like I felt like, okay, you miss a shot, it bounces somewhere, and maybe you could try it again, but like, you get scored on, and ooh. Oh, give me your tots redeemed a compliment in the chat. All right, tots. I see. I want to give you a good one. I have to think about it. I think that you're an awesome Echo player, a fun dude, and I like that you rep the tri-state area. That's my compliment, Tots. But I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying. But it looks like we have hypertension versus the randos. So I don't think everyone is in just quite yet. It looks like both sides are missing one player. So I think once they both get a player, they'll be able to get started. But I think I was in the middle of asking you a question. Was I? I can't remember.
Sure.
Wow. Anyway, how long have you been playing Echo?
A year and a little bit more. I started playing about in like December.
Okay, nice.
Sure,
I think that's about the same for me, I want to say, but I can't remember exactly. So
I remember when I first played, I couldn't stand it because I would get so dizzy and could
oh
not
my
move at all.
god. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, that was the worst. It was
Really
such a
was.
weird feeling. Oh, okay, it looks like we're starting. Oh, and Blue with the disc, sending it all the way down, bouncing up and over, being grabbed by Scooter. Scooter sending that disc in for 2 points with the assist from Jeff Kindle.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, that was. I really liked that bounce right there from the joust.
Yeah.
All right, take this one away. Feel free.
Oh, okay. Archie with this throws it down to tunnel to Slime. Slime looking for a pass. Doesn't quite get it yet, but blue team gets it back. Sends it over to orange side. Sends it to Slime. Trying to get it clear, but not quite yet. Bounces in tunnel. Orange scores it back over to blue side.
Ooh, that was a bit crazy. Did you see what happened there? I couldn't tell. Is that a headbutt?
Yeah, it was really fast.
Yeah. I don't know. Possibly some lag we have happening. Unfortunately, that's the reality of
The
game
right
recently.
now in the server.
Yeah. All right, looks like Rondog is receiving that pass, walking it up, looking around for their teammates, sending it back over to Slimy. Slimy sending that pass up to Runs with Scissors, but he gets it stolen from them by Waffled Life. Waffled Life sending that disc all the way down. And it's picked up by the goalie, Tober. Tober tries to get that clear out, but does get it picked up from the blue side. Waffled Life with the disc going in for the shot, but ooh, what a nice headbutt save from Tober. Getting that disc almost cleared out, but it's not quite. Bouncing up into right trap, high. And Jeff Kindle with the disc once again. moving up and across the floor, looking for that pass. Is it going to connect? Ooh, it does. A nice connect to Scooter, who sends that pass over to someone on shoulder. I couldn't tell if it was Waffled or Scooter, but the shot doesn't go in. Jeff Kindle. Oh, Jeff is subbing a lot tonight, looks like. I just realized. Waffle looks like he's buying a... I'm sorry. What did you say?
I thought it was a great save, but I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, I must have been... Was that Tober? I must have been Tober, but it could have not been, so...
I'm pretty sure, probably.
Yeah, I would assume just because they're in gold, but you never know. Crazy things have happened.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, did not expect that stack, but you always have to watch out. That's the fun thing about this game, is it forces you to not, you know, just float off somewhere most of the time, because a stack can always get there faster. I mean, we all know this, but, you know, sometimes stating the obvious is fun.
And sometimes because of that, the game can change really fast, especially if they have a lot of fast stacks.
Mm-hmm.
It can break up a lot of passes.
Oh, definitely. I think that's what makes this game so unique and exciting, is just like the way that it can just change up on a dime, you know?
Yeah, it really could.
Yeah.
Because a team could be up by 6 and then they lose, like, this takes 1 second to change a whole game.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a real back and forth happening. I think a lot of times I feel like that'll happen is like the joust will be a really quick point, and then the other team is like, no. And then it turns into like a real fight. But I think that keeps it exciting.
I mean, I love that all the teams are passing a lot. That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I noticed that too. I think that makes the game so much more fun. I always say that, but you know, just yeah.
Because it really does suck sometimes when you're on a team with everyone that doesn't pass each other. It's like really hard to make goals sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone's fighting for this.
Yeah, definitely. And then it can get just like this person has it, and then you like people start grabbing it from their teammates because they get all, you know, jumbled up. Can get, especially now that the game is kind of, you know, sunsetting and there's some more lag. I don't know. Did you notice that today was a little less laggy for you, or did you think it was about the same?
I mean, I feel like today wasn't as laggy as normal because normally you would see people's ping sparking a lot.
Yeah.
But today I didn't really see much of that, surprisingly, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. It's been... It's rough. I know I've been having some major lag issues. I don't know if you've noticed with me, but I felt like today it was a little bit better, which I was excited about. Alright.
And it also sucks in the goal as well because I would not see the disc going to the goal and then it just end and I'm like, oh.
And you still had some like insane saves, so you know, if there were no lag, I mean, I'm already scared to shoot on you, not gonna lie, so I'd be even more scared without any lag. Alright. Yeah, this is a real... I mean, it's been like almost 6 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like this game is like really even.
Yeah,
because only one goal has been scored this whole time.
Yeah. I think it's so much fun when we get to see like a real even match, and it's like literally just 1 point that makes...
Yeah, because you could never know what's gonna happen next.
Exactly. It's so much more fun to watch. It's obviously like when you're playing it, it's way more stressful.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, but it makes it a really good game. So, you know, since now we're the viewers, we can hope that it's close. Yeah. I mean, I think that's also kind of the idea of this meta, is that, you know, you have to sit, you know, players if you're up by a certain amount. And I think that, you know, helps keep the matches feeling close, which makes it more fun to watch, and also, you know, more fun to play, even if, like, you know, you're playing against a team that's now sitting some players, like the actual gameplay starts to feel more close, in my opinion. You know. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate right there.
Yeah,
Bounced
that
off
was
the
a
ding
really
ring.
close one.
Oh man. Oh wow. That was a nice clear there from Jeff. But the thing is with clears, all right, this looks like. Oh, that was actually a really good one.
They have a really great goalie in the back.
Yeah, they really
Both
do.
teams do.
All right. It looks like we have been joined by Yo Romeo. Welcome, Yo Romeo.
Hi, I'm actually going to be leaving in a sec. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Um,
I've been watching on my phone. It's really close.
it's super. Oh my God, that was an insane save. Wow, I missed who saved that. Oh, that was awesome. They like flipped sideways to save it.
I feel like both teams have a really good defense.
Yeah, they really do. This is crazy. I did hear, I don't know how much the comms are on, but I did hear that a blue team was yelling at one of their players because they kept shooting on the goalie. So, oh, all right, and that finishes it out. That was like one of the longest points I think I've seen.
8
That
minutes
was
and
crazy.
18 seconds.
Wow, that's insane. All right, let's see what happens next. Panda, feel free to take it away.
Orange looking for that clear, passes it to Slime on top, passes to Tunnel, tries to clear it out, but not quite. This is Hooter gets it. Looks like there's a jumble in the middle of like tunnels. Sprays it down. Goalie gets it. Awful Life gets it. Tries to clear it out. Ooh, actually passes it to Jeff. Clears it out. Goalie gets it again. Orange side. Ooh, try to clear it, not quite. Try to make that goal as well.
Ooh, that was a really close one.
It really was.
I didn't see who took that. I think it was Jeff took that shot.
I didn't see as well. It probably was.
Yeah, I've seen Jeff make some really nice long shots recently.
Mhm.
Like Jeff is
Especially
known
on
for his long
backboard.
shot, but yeah, especially off the backboard.
I'm just looking at who's playing now. Sandalorian is playing. He just beat me in a pub. Like, while our team
really?
was playing. Yeah.
Oh wow. So you were playing pubs, huh? While not watching?
I had it on. I had it on my phone. Like, I was telling people in the lobby, I'm like, hey, I'm watching Echo on Twitch right now.
That's funny.
Then little kids started yelling at me.
Oh, as they do. I was in an Echo lobby yesterday, and these two little kids were having a screaming competition. That was awful. that was really just terrible. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh my God. You know those moments when you get the disc but you're floating and like you can't grab an object but it's like just out of reach. Wow, nice shot.
It was a good little pass to Slimy for the dunk.
That was really good.
Is it Slime A or Slimy?
I would assume it's Slimy, but I'm not sure. Although I assumed Mimi was meme, so never assume.
It's Panda, where's Mimi?
She has things to do on Thursday. She can't make it.
Dang.
She might on Sunday though.
Besides Echo, ridiculous.
Yeah, she's a really busy person.
Oh my goodness. No, that's good.
2-point difference for the round closing out.
Wow. This is a really nice close game. I'm really excited to see what happens. coming up.
Maybe a
here.
goalie switch will shake things up. I expect it to be different next round. I think once you spend like 10 minutes playing around people, you start to learn their habits a little bit.
That's true. That is true.
And 12-minute rounds.
Yeah. A little
And
bit longer.
2 12-minute rounds.
A little bit more time to figure out what's going on.
Mhm. Especially when you get more used to playing with your teammates.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
better.
You just have to take the battery out. I've had that before.
Now you're on. You've just been kind of subbing, right, Panda?
Mhm.
Yeah. So was today the first match you subbed in for? Or... Oh no, wait, you did another
No,
one,
I
right?
remember Panda like sometime earlier this week or last week. Probably last week. You played like 3 matches back to back to back or something like that. You were subbing nonstop.
I
How did that
would.
feel?
I mean, it was fun, honestly, getting to play with different people because some of the people's on the team I have not played with before.
Mhm.
It was really fun. I mean, it was really exhausting playing all 2 matches just back to back, but it
Oh,
was
I
really
bet.
fun. I enjoyed it.
I bet. All right. Looks like Jeff.
Rando's won the joust. There's one in bubble with 4 orange trying to defend, but he gets stunned out. Scooter grabbing it behind backboard, taking the shot, but it dings off the side of the ding ring. Looks like Sandalorian's going to try and grab it, but gets stunned out. Waffle gets his hands on it. He's going to juke a little bit, float through that bottom bubble. Slimy pushes hard and sends it out through that high mid. Just floating out. Stack isn't going to be able to grab that. Waffle Light has it again. He's juking, looking for the next pass. He was walking it up earlier, so he might be doing that again. There's a cut to Sandal. Sandal's going to take that cut back, and Waffle send it in.
Nice. That was really clean. I liked that he incorporated, someone else into that play and didn't just go for the lockup. That was really clean.
Hypertension with the disc. Let's see what they do with it. Looking to see who their goalie is. It looks like it's going to be Tober. They have a deep pass into cross pack. No pressure. Oh, one pressuring. Sending down through low all the way into Jeff's hands. Jeff is going to hold this disc and get that cross pass, but it's covered, but it hits the... I think that was the post, but it gets a favorable bounce. Waffle's going to take the hard reset and just make sure that everybody is around and gets out from pass. Gives the team a little bit of time to breathe. Jeff's sending it low into Scooter's hands. Scooter dancing with the disc, like 20 million passes happening around bubble, so we need to take this shot. But it's a hard when you have all that defense pressure on you.
Seriously.
They have a deep pass into Scooter behind clock. He gets picked. Waffle going to pick it up again. He's going to grab post and take anchor shot, but does not make it. Who wins the scuffle? Looks like Slimy wins the scuffle. He's checking to make sure he's no pressure immediately. He might go for just some possession to get it up the field, but he gets stacked out and picked. Waffle going low, sending it high cross, almost into Sandalorian's hands, but not able to grab it. Somebody is deep to pick it up. It's going to be Scooter. Giving that cross pass into Waffle. Waffle just floating underneath net, going to take that shot.
That was really nice. I liked that he went underneath, pushed off wall, came back, and put it in. That was a cool play.
You know what else is cool, Jim? That there's still at least 2 slots open for the after party, Echo after party. There's 18 signups so far. Need 2 more to make it an even 20.
A race. If you have not signed up, there are 2 slots.
2 slots.
Here, I'll watch it in real time. Let's see how fast we can get it filled up.
We have, so it's in the community events channel.
Community events.
Yes, check it out.
Okay, what happens if we get more than 2? Is that a problem?
Well, they'll have to be backfill.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'm going back to the back. We're almost done with the cookies.
All right.
Save me 1. Just 1.
No.
No, they're all gone.
God.
We'll have to buy some new ones.
Sandalorian. Good job. I didn't see what happened, but you scored, and that means you got 2 points.
That is a very true statement. Sir Trees redeeming a hydrate. All right, everyone, have some of your nearest beverage.
Got you.
Non-crummy. You know, just for you trees, I'll have my water without crumbs in it.
That's disgusting. What is even more disgusting is that shot from Slimy. It's a 4-10 match. They've
that was
really pushed
clean.
their lead a little bit.
That was a clean segue.
You like that? We still
did.
only have 18. I'm looking at these signups. Two
People
more
are
people.
not piling in fast enough, and
If you're not doing anything in, what is it, 41 minutes, play Echo. Play Echo
look
with
at that
us.
quick maths. Yeah, play Echo with us. We want to play
Waffle
Echo
starting
with
out,
you.
taking that position forward, just annihilating the defense. 1v1 with Jeff, but usually Jeff goes through those bounce shots, but he took on the goalie, but the goalie is not able to clear it. Back into Waffle's hands, takes the backhanded shot, so many dings.
Wow.
Sandal just clearing it. Tons of pressure on that. What is it? Hypertension. Their defense. It's very good.
Wow. That was like heart-wrenching what happened there.
What did I say?
I want to see Hypertension get some more possession and control with the disc. Maybe some more passing plays.
Yeah, same here.
It's hard to get around when you have players like Waffled and Scooter who are just gonna really possess the disc and make sure that they're not gonna throw until you get that pressure on them.
Yeah.
But
I do think though that with the lag as kind of being part of the game now, those players are getting a little bit more punished for holding the disc just a little too long. That was a great steal from Waffle.
That was a really good steal. They were about to run with that disc. All they needed to do was slap it out.
That was really great.
That's a hard reset from Waffle. Waffle's not even taking the chance. He's making sure that his team is going to get in position to this next bubble formation. He's taking that top shield option. Scooter wanting to dunk this in. Yeah, he just, if you jump enough, maybe nobody will want to chase you.
That's true. That reminds me of someone else. Their name escapes me right now, but
No comment.
I think they live by that
Hypertension with the disc again. Are they having Tober QB it?
Yes.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm not sure if I've ever played with Tober before, but
I think I've seen him around a couple times. Run with scissors, passing it deep into Slimy. Slimy taking that overhand, but gets knocked out by Jeff on the way up. Slap top side. They have the reset for it. Rock solid's there. They're doing some slow passing plays. I like what I'm seeing. Just needed more people in bubble to actually help them out, but Slimy's just going to take it and run.
ooh. All right. I mean,
good passing
let's
plays.
see how much time they have left. They have
I think they had all left the bubble.
They have about 5 minutes to put up 6 points. I think that they could do it.
Were they sitting anyone? I didn't check. The randos.
I didn't check either, but I would hope that they are or were.
Top guy holding bow tie. I think he passed the point where you're supposed to go. I think that end of bow tie is the exact spot where you are not allowed to approach the other side of the field any further.
That's fair. That's okay. But the only punishment for going past it is that you need to go back. But you know.
Scooter, I don't know what happened to him, but he's just stuck on shoulder, and Waffle's gonna run around with it.
Nice
Mob not
save
letting
from Tober.
anything in. Mob's goalie.
No, Tober.
No, Tober? Okay, Tober's goalie is crazy. He's staying, like, he's not hesitating. He's slapping it and not even looking for the, clear, which is exactly what they need because there's so much pressure. Like, they're dunking a lot, so they just need it away from net.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
unfortunately,
Mob
they
guy.
sent it right to
Guys
Mob.
on the randos. Sending it short to Sandal. Sandal sending it across. It's going to be a clear that's stuck back. Rock Solid picks it up. He has two options, mid and forward. It's going to go high mid. There's that forward, but it looks like they're not ready for it. They do get the stun out, but there's another one for the re-stun. Waffle just taking full 360s around these players, just spinning the disc around, making sure that he maintains it. Scooter looking for that deep pass. No, deep shot on that sitting goalie. Tober's going to pick it up. Sends it back into Sandalorian's hands. Sandalorian sending it cross deep into Scooter's hands. Scooter taking that boot shot. Sorry, I'm getting like a little bit of lag.
I forgive you.
Jeff with the bounce shot. Oh my god, I really wanted to see that go in.
That would have been great.
Just when I think of Jeff, I think bounce shot. You know.
Oh, me too. He has perfected those bounce shots.
They have someone in tunnel? Yeah, they do. They have Waffle in tunnel, sending it over to cross. Scooter's gonna stun the defensive player to touch
Oh
the
my
other post
God.
before shooting.
Dang.
I mean, if it went in, that would have been really impressive, but it didn't go in. So here we are with Mob on the disc,
Oh,
but not able to grab it.
slimy!
Slimy sliding his way in.
That was a slimy shot from Slimy. Ha 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 ha. Wow.
Slimy.
That is always, like, I've noticed that's the most painful kind of shot for me when I'm goalie and I'm just out of position. And there's, like, nothing I can do.
How do you hold? Whoa, that's a headbutt and
Wow.
a half on their side of the field, but it gets
Wow.
into the rando's hands somehow, and they send that full clear all the way over to Tober. Tober's just holding that.
Ober is a tank.
He said I'm goalie.
Oh
It's
shoot.
my goal.
Unfortunate
But Scooter
bounce.
said I have the disc, and I want to put that disc in the goal, but he's gonna ding it for like the third time this match.
Yeah.
I
think
runs
he's
with scissors, gonna get
a
that.
little bit shot hungry.
Rushing
he's
it score
slightly.
hungry.
Yeah.
But I think Waffle's bouncing. Whoa.
Wow.
Disco disc. Into Mob Guy's hands. Just a full reset. It's
Mhm.
fine. Mob Guy going to try and send a tunnel, but he gets hit on the bottom lip of that table. Ron Dog has it stolen by Waffle. Waffle gets stunned out into Slimy's hands. Slimy's sending it low. Looks like Mob is not able to read it again, and Slimy's gonna take it into the bubble and bounce off a backboard when he gets stunned at the last second by Santalorian. Santalorian's just gonna clear that right back into Hypertension's hands. Hypertension sending it deep into Ness. Oh, runs with scissors, trying to take the shot, but not able to make it. She's gonna be stuck trapped. Disc is trapped. Hey, Miss Panda, when you're in goalie, what is your positioning like?
I feel like it depends where the player is on the around me, because if they're in front of me, I'll probably hold the block and wait for them to try to score it. If they're on like the side, I would hold on to the side of the goal, basically.
Do you keep one hand on the block pretty much all the time, or do you just know that the block's there so you can grab it to move?
No, I don't really hold the block that much because I don't really like it, because there's sometimes that the disc would score on my right side and I would use my left hand and it would not be good at all.
Yeah. And yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, sometimes I just float in the middle of the goal. It's better for me that way.
Yeah.
Unless like they're right on my side, then I hold the side of the goal.
Yeah. That's I think that's what I do.
I know there is some people like Mimi. She likes to hold on to the block more, but I personally don't do that because it's harder for me.
Yeah, I agree. It's like I noticed that if I'm holding the block with because I'm a righty, so I'll hold the block with my left hand, and so if they shoot at my left side, I won't be able to grab it.
Yeah. A lot of people would say like to switch hands, but I can't think to do that in the middle of the fight.
Is the match over? Randos have taken that round. I'm leaving. I'm subbing the next match, and then I'm gonna go shower, so I'll be gone. You guys enjoy the after party. I did not see if we got to 20. Let me see.
Well, you'll need to unsign because you didn't.
Oh no, that means I have to. Does that mean I have to show up? Hold on.
It does. How terrible.
It would be a shame if after all that hyping you did, we went down 1 instead of up 2.
Like,
wait, did it stay at 18 for real?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
You're
dude,
gonna
you
have
need to hype it up so that I can.
Oh, I will, but no, I won't hype it up enough so that you can leave. Unfortunately,
Hype it up just the right amount.
Just the right amount.
All right, bye.
We need only 2. All right, see ya. All right, and that was Hypertension versus the Randos. That was a pretty close match.
Yeah, throughout the whole thing, it was pretty close.
Yeah, fun stuff. All right, so we're going to go to some promos, and we'll be back after this.
Petunia's Gaming Village is a fun place for gamers to come hang out and play video games with current or soon-to-be friends. One of the things that makes us a bit unique is our hybrid approach to gaming. We try to set up multiple events throughout the week for various games on PC, console, and VR platforms. One of our staple events is Saturday Night Spirits for Echo VR, followed up by a rotating game that everyone votes on ahead of time. Lately, we've been getting anywhere from 20 to 30 players signed up for this event, and it is a lot of fun. Oftentimes, we're just hanging out on Discord voice chats. I'll hop onto a voice chat in the afternoon while playing a video game, and one by one, the group continues to grow. We have some playing games, some working, others driving home, and on occasion, one or two are doing homework. In a nutshell, PGV is a place where we want you to feel comfortable and have a good time. If you're not currently a member, we'd love to have you come check us out.
Alrighty, and welcome back. I believe this is the final match of the evening. We have Reincarnate versus Echotainment. So on the side of Reincarnate, right now it looks like we have Naticus, Cosmic Cowsey, Lord Death, Baker, and they are missing one more player. And on the side of Echotainment, it looks like we just have Media Garcia so far, but I believe that Yo Romeo will be subbing in as well. Correction, I think Media is actually on Reincarnate. So just waiting for the Echotainment team to get on in, and we can go ahead and get started. Oh, are they backwards? Uh-oh. Media's on Echotainment. Okay, my apologies. Media is actually on Echotainment. But it looks like they keep switching back and forth. Okay. Alright, looks like we have some players mixed around right now, but orange is Echotainment, blue is Reincarnate. So, just to be clear. But yeah, this should be a fun match. I'm familiar with most of these players, and they're all awesome. So, I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think I played one through each player here. Pretty sure.
Oh, nice. Yeah. How long has it been since you joined PGV, Amanda?
Oh, I think it's been like a month or two. I'm not
Oh, wow.
quite sure.
That's awesome.
Been here for a minute.
How did you find out about it?
My friend, Ghost Minaj, they actually told me about it
Oh,
because
okay.
we were in a social lobby on Echo together,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Are you in the server?" I was like, "No, I don't think so."
Mhm.
And they invited me to their site. It was pretty fun. They do like rec league, and they wanted me to join their team as well. So
Oh, nice.
I was willing because Virmo just finished. So I was like, you know
Yes.
what? Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Looking for looking for something more, you know?
Yeah, especially because
Something just as fun.
pubs are not as fun as they used to be. So
Yeah,
Can I-
definitely not.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
Trees is looking for someone to run the second lobby for the after party. He just said please. So if you are able to run the second lobby, please go to the event organization channel and tell Trees that you can help him out.
Yes, we would very much appreciate it. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm going back to the back of the booth. Bye.
See you later.
Did y'all see the news? The A2 news? All our hopes rest in there. Well, I'm dedicated.
All right.
Is all I needed to hear.
looks like we're just missing one more person.
Indeed. Once we get the last person in, I think we'll be able to go ahead and get started. Had you joined any other like Echo kind of communities and stuff before joining PGV?
I mean, I joined the girls one for the girls league one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that that existed. That's awesome.
Yeah, they do like a weekly match on Mondays. It's pretty fun, and they cast it as well.
Did it change the outcome of the game?
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't. That's so cool.
Mhm.
How long had you been doing that?
Um, I haven't did it recently, but I think I did it about 5 times. It was pretty fun though, cause like it's also open comms and it's a 4v4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if the teams are uneven, we mix it up
Yeah.
to try to get an even game.
Nice.
I mean, it's pretty fun because you meet new people as well through those things.
And I looked it up, and they don't exist in my area.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. I always like when kind of the norm is to balance the teams and really make sure that it's fun and fair for everyone because
Yeah.
you know, like a close game is the most fun for sure.
It definitely is because if it seems like up at like 15 is really not as fun anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, I think sometimes like you can get really wrapped up into it if it's super competitive. And you know, I think that's kind of like that's like what VRML is for, right? It's really to go
Yeah.
out there and do like the best you can and get the highest score and everything. But
Mhm.
I think that like if you have more of a like community that operates like that, it can get very challenging.
Mhm.
You know, if it stays like that a little bit.
Yeah, it really
And I
could.
think sorry.
What are you saying?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought I interrupted you.
Oh no, I was just saying it really could.
Yeah, yeah. But hopefully they get their player in there and they can go ahead and get started.
Hmm. Pretty sure I saw both of these teams play before. They're really good teams, actually.
Yeah, they are. And they're all great people. Lots of fun. I guess I never went over. So it looks like we have Lord Death, Baltimore Hacker, Kurt, and Spider Hobbs, and Cam on this side of Reincarnate. So, just to go over those teams once again, but hopefully they'll ready up because I think they have all their players in on both sides. So this should be a fun final match of the evening. I think there is still some room. Last time I checked in the after party. Indeed. So, never mind. We are at 21. So it looks like there's an extra person there, but you know, next time there is usually always an after party event afterwards where everyone can go after watching the stream, have some fun, talk about the crazy things that have transpired, and play some Echo because that's why we all love it. Love this game, love it here. Unfortunate, it is going away. Not to bring down the mood, but You know.
We enjoy it while it lasts, I guess.
All right. Looks like Orange grabs that disc first. Media Garcia sending that pass down. Looks like it doesn't quite connect with who they intended on. Cam grabbing that disc but gets stunned out. Lord Death grabbing it and sending it out, but it bounces back in. Who is going to grab it? It does take an unexpected bounce off of Geode. Lord Death once again looks like a long self pass, you know, clearing that down all the way to Yo Romeo. Yo Romeo sending the disc through mid, trying to connect with Cosmic, but gets stunned out and sent back. Romeo trying to grab that disc. Lord Death with the disc on under, going for that shot, getting picked once again by Romeo, who sends it across and down, hoping to get it cleared. Looks like it floats right into the hands of Baltimore Hacker, who goes for that tunnel pass, getting picked up by their teammate, who sends that disc over and down once again.
Also, just about clearing it, there's always a goalie back there that's gonna get it.
Definitely. I think that's you know, I've talked about it before on stream, but that is the definite difference in this meta, is that you can't just clear it because that goalie is always back there to get it.
Yeah, you always gotta have a pass downfield.
Definitely. And if you do clear it, I personally like to I'll do like a cross high pass, and then it'll bounce down and around, and it's a little bit harder for that goalie to go get that, and it buys you some time. Baltimore Hacker picking up that disc. Looks like it's just a back and forth happening right now. Yeah, because Baker sends it back through that middle. It's going to bounce up the side. Probably picked up by Baltimore once again, who's going to slap it out through the mid, but there is a mid to grab that disc, who walks it up, probably looking for that cross pass over to Media, who's going to send one more pass over to Naticus, sending that nice pass. Oh, that was some beautiful passing right there. A well-deserved 2 from Cosmic.
Really nice how they're spreading around, having open passes.
Yeah.
Really good strategy.
100%. That's always like my favorite way to play this game, you know, is when everyone gets involved in the play and can really pass.
Yeah, because it's more fun that way.
Exactly. You know, it's not just about scoring. It's about having fun, too.
You don't have to win every game.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing that, you know, this rec league, you know, it's more casual. It's about having fun. It's not about winning. That's, you know, that's why we don't have any rankings. No one's keeping track of who wins, who loses. All for fun. Alright, and we have a loose disc once again. It is just going back and forth, gonna hit off that bottom trench. Ooh, awesome Ebola with that disc, sending that pass over to Lord Death. Lord Death looking for another pass, but Awesome gets stunned out by Cosmic. Cosmic trying to grab the disc, but it's just a little too short to grab it. Media trying to get that clear, gets the rebound, and does successfully clear it straight down to Baltimore Hacker playing goalie for blue. Baltimore walking it up, sending it across tunnel, and it looks like it's going to connect back. This is just a game of clearing at this point.
It seems pretty close so far as well.
Yeah, definitely. This is honestly like a goalie on goalie match.
It really is.
Oh, but Orange will still grab it. Looks like Romeo did miss that grab, but that's okay.
I also hate that when I get out of goal to go and get the disc and I miss it. I'm like,
oh my god. I know, and then you're out of position and it's like the most stressful thing ever.
Yeah, because I'm worrying if they have a stack coming down. It's really stressful.
Yeah, or you get stunned out trying to get back. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, that went for that long shot, but missed. Tried to put it in, also missed. It's a bit of a loose disc. I think Blue's gonna. Oh, nice slap. All right. Media's gonna grab that, gets stunned out, sending it back and over to Cosmic, sending it that cross pass, but it doesn't quite connect. Coming back down, getting picked up by Awesome Ebola, who sends it down that left tunnel, and it is bouncing all the way over to Yo Romeo, who I'm surprised Romeo was moved up that far, to be honest, but he did grab that. But, you know, now he's out of position, so it is kind of that calculation you have to make of like, do I move up? Do I stay back?
It really is, because if they clear down and have us, is so really trouble for you if you're down.
Yeah. No, it's like the most
Mhm.
stressful thing ever. But, you know.
I also feel like I haven't really seen Romeo play goalie before.
Yeah, he
Maybe I
used to
should say.
play a lot of goalie, and then I mean he still plays it, but he started, you know, working on like moving up more and being more aggressive, um and now you're right, yeah, I don't see him play it as much. But yeah, I used to be on a VRML team with Romeo, and
Mhm.
he was our goalie.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's got the skills. He's good. He's very good. Oh, maybe just a little rusty today. No, I'm kidding. Romeo's awesome. He's cracked. Naticus with that disc. Ooh, nice pop shot right there. Very nice. I was also on a team with Naticus. It's funny. And I believe Romeo and Naticus were on the same team, but just at different times, which is, you know, some lore.
Just
Right
slightly miss each other.
yeah, exactly.
The team has a really good defense so far.
Yeah,
Seems
they
like.
really do. I'm super.
They also have a lot of sacks on both sides.
Yeah, I'm super impressed with how things are going.
Yeah.
I think Orange is obviously doing a little bit better right now, but it's still completely possible to
Yeah, I think
catch up
it's
if
probably
not.
because they have a lot more passes, like
Yeah.
a lot of players more open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that. They're really looking for those passes. They're getting up and open. Which, you know, nice. That was a great cut. Yeah, you know, passing is honestly, you can never go wrong. Like if you're all on the same page about it, your whole team, like you're unstoppable.
I would say as a goalie as well, it's kind of harder to read, especially when the player passes a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because
because
I
if
feel like with players that stick to this, like they want to score the goal, it's easier to read them because you know they're not gonna look for a cut pass or anything. So
right.
you know just to look at them. But if there's a player that passes a lot close to you, I just look behind me to make sure there's not a pass,
Mm-hmm.
because kind of scary when you're in goal.
But that's the worst. Like when you've had someone sitting there and you didn't notice until like it's kind of too late.
Because I have instances where I save it and then I don't clear it fast enough and then grab it and pull it in. It's like,
Yeah. It's so like it's terrible because you got the save, like you saved it, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'd really like to see some more passing from blue team. I think that's gonna really do them well. I'm also noticing like they don't have. Ooh, sorry, I'm a little tired. I yawned there, but they don't have the stacks. It's a lot more
yeah, because three of
free-floating.
them are just right next to each other and we're not stacking together.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like that Cam is holding the disc here for making sure they get a stack off. Oh, unfortunate bounce, but you know the thought was there. Gonna go for another pass. Great pass to Death. Lord Death is gonna try to send that up and over, but Ebola couldn't quite grab it. Looks like they were kind of distracted, stunning. Oh, but Cam gets stunned out, unfortunately. And Baltimore grabs that on the back line, just hanging out. That handoff to Cam, that was funny. Oh, unfortunate stun
That
right
was
there.
really smooth, no hesitation at all.
Yeah, he just
Handed it right
walked
to
up,
him.
grabbed it. As Trees would say, handoff meta. Nice grab from Baltimore. Good intercept. Trying to get that cleared once again, but Awesome is going to pick that up and go for that long reset all the way back. I didn't expect that. Oh, looks like a bit of a kerfuffle, and Cosmic wins it, but gets stunned out. Awesome. Ooh, grabbing that disc. Baltimore with that, sending it across the floor. Again, trying to get it cleared out, but it comes kind of right back, and Awesome grabs it, sends that clear all the way down, but Romeo's there to pick it up. Yeah, I think they just need to just get it through mid without clearing it. I think that's
Yeah.
their current issue for sure.
Yeah, if they would get more like open the pass and stuff, that would definitely work out in their favor.
Yeah, like that was a great pass to Lord Death, who's
Yeah.
gonna. Oh, unfortunate, but it works out. Oh, all right. Looks like there was a bit of a shot taken there with no, but oh well, it almost maybe worked out. Yeah, I think Awesome needed to stop, hold for a second to give his team a chance to move up, instead of just sending that disc kind of with no plan there.
Yeah, clearing is really not the best option here.
Yeah, definitely not. I liked that pluck from Cam though. That was good.
Yeah.
Yo Romeo is getting back into the groove of backline play, grabbing that disc, juking around, sending that reset. Very
He
nice.
really is just ready for them to clear this at this point.
Yeah, he is.
There.
I think he's expecting it for sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Awesome. With that disc, sending that pass up to Cam. Oh, getting stunned out. Yeah, I think they're just Blue is having trouble. Like they basically only have one pass option, and then that person's getting covered.
Yeah, because a lot of them are just like right next to each other. It's really hard to pass.
Yeah, they're bunching up. They definitely need more open. You
Definitely.
know, if one of your teammates is like across from you high up, do the opposite. Go low. And that I find that like that kind of mirror opposites really helps a lot.
If I'm not in goal, I always look to where I could go to be able to receive a pass if needed.
Yeah, same here. I was
Because
talking
it really
about
is.
this.
Oh,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I was talking about this with a few people the other day, but I kind of feel like there's two types of players in Echo. There's players who are really good at getting open, and kind of like knowing, you know, they see, okay, like they're putting trust in their teammates that they're gonna get the disc, and then they know like the spot to be to get open, you know, in order to receive that pass. And then there's the other type of player who is kind of really good at keeping that possession and control of the disc, for as long as they can. And I think it's like it's definitely two different ways of thinking about the game, but I think they're both valid.
Definitely is. I also think it depends about who you're going against.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, you could juke, but there's some players that could get back
Yeah.
this from you.
Mm-hmm.
So passing is also a good option, but also they could block the other player as well and make it
Right.
harder for you to pass.
That's very true. Like, I think definitely as much as we're talking about passing, I think there's kind of a lot in, you know, knowing when to juke and buy time for your team so that they can get open.
Yeah.
Oh, they that was close, that cut there. But yeah, the passing, just keeping that control of the disc. I mean, there's some scuffs happening here, but they're still managing to stay spread out so that no matter where the disc bounces, most of the time they're able to recover it before the team can. Although in this case, maybe that's not so much of the case.
Yeah. Even if like the disc doesn't go straight to your teammate, it's like around the area and blue team still doesn't get it. So
Right.
It really does help a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh, headbutt. Alright. It's going to be picked up by Cam. Cam looking at pass options, sending it over to Lord. Lord is definitely buying some time on the floor, possibly waiting to get pushed. Nice. Sending that pass, pulling a player out, and Austin puts it in for 2 points. See, that's exactly what they needed. They needed to pull someone out of bubble, make sure they get in, you know,
Instead
and
of having that one pass, they had multiple passes, so that was
yeah,
like they I don't think Orange team was ready for that, honestly.
I don't think so, but it worked out, and it was good.
Yeah.
Cross. Cross down. I'll be at cross.
All right, and it looks like Yo Romeo is no longer the goalie for Orange, but Baltimore is still the goalie for Blue. Just noticed that.
I mean, this could change things up as well.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
difference in goalie.
Ooh, Lord Death is gonna slap that, but it hits that lip and bounces straight up. Getting sent back over. Baltimore trying to grab it, but it hits off of the shoulder. Gonna be a bit of a fight happening here for that disc. Ebola with the disc. Looking around at its options, going for that reset, but it hits off of shield.
That's really unfortunate.
Indeed. I like the idea there. He saw he didn't have the passes, and he knows that the clears aren't working.
I mean, I love players like that as well. That doesn't just try to juke it out and reset. Because they always work out in their favor most of the time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was an unfortunate bounce, but that's the reset is it's really hard to go wrong with the reset.
Yeah.
Cosmic maintaining possession of that disc, sending that pass straight up to Baker, who puts it in for 3 points. That was nice. They got the goalie out of position and took that open shot.
I feel like as goalie, when you get out of your position and then they have it, it really sucks. Like you feel that you feel the pain inside of you. Like they're gonna score it and like, oh no, what if I would save for back and they did?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone was on me. I love it.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Ooh.
I'll be back. Come back.
Kurt, I'm on that. Are you red?
Oh wow, Lord Death almost had that, but that was a quick stack there. That was, who was that? Baker and Romeo. Oh, unfortunately, they didn't have the stackuracy to grab it on the way back. Alright. Getting picked up and grabbed by Naticus. And I would just like to see in this last 7 minutes, you know, they can definitely catch up. They're not a huge distance ahead.
I mean, they definitely could because they have a pretty good defense so far.
Definitely. I think they just need that, those pass options. Looks like he has a stack going. He's going to send that pass over to them. Lord Death grabbing it, pulling back, looking for the pass option, sending it up to Nest, but it is intercepted, unfortunately. Media sending that disc down, but it's a little bit in the middle. Awesome's getting there and sending it back. Let's see. Baker with that disc again. Alright, Baltimore Hackers sending that disc straight down. Looks like that goalie is... Ooh, nice. Slaps it out just in time. What's your kind of least favorite place in the arena to like get stuck in kind of a brawl, like over the disc?
I would say like probably when you're floating, honestly.
Yeah.
Like anywhere, because it really sucks because you have nothing to grab onto at all.
Yeah.
Or like the corners as well. Sometimes it sucks to be there.
Yeah. How much do you use like jumping and squatting and stuff like that when you play?
I use it a lot at goal.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, because for like bottom is really hard
Yeah.
to read sometimes.
Oh my god. Yeah. The bottom pockets are brutal.
Yeah.
I can never save them.
Yeah, I know like some people use it with this, but I don't think that helps me, so I just squat every time it goes bottom. And then I try to jump to get top, but I'm not as tall, so
Right.
it really doesn't help as much.
Yeah. You know, the top ones, well, I have this fear of jumping because, it's not my current play space, but my old play space, there's a ceiling fan above me, and I hit it so many times that it broke, and I just had to remove it. And now, like, when I jump in Echo, I just have this, like, reaction of, like, oh shoot, I can't jump, like, I'm gonna smash my hand. So I almost never do. Oh.
Here we go. Anyways,
Yeah, but you're definitely right about floating. I think it's so like I think that's another thing that's really crazy about this game is that it's your movement, it's like you kind of have to predict a lot of what's going to happen because once you leave a surface, you're kind of committed to moving in that direction.
You really are, because it's really hard to get back sometimes, especially when you're already heading at the
Yeah,
direction. It's like
that
really
was a
hard to
nice
turn back
shot.
sometimes.
It's so hard. Yeah, like
Yeah.
because I mean your options do you like to brake and turn around or do you float to an object and push off of it?
I don't really, I feel like I don't use my brake button as much
Mhm.
as I should be using it.
Mhm.
I think I'm more push off of blocks or try to use people as well.
Yeah. Yeah, people best thing.
Yeah.
Especially if they're your teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Like when I try to break up the stacks, I'm always the one that's getting stuns.
yeah, no, stack breaking is it's something that used to stress me out and then well, okay, now that there's lag, I've had to like learn a new way to stack break because if you just you can't put up your shield anymore because it's like it doesn't have time to register, so people just punch through it.
I know. I'll be blocking and then I get stunned. I'm like, wow, I was blocking for like
I
a
know.
second.
I'm like I could count like I literally could count to like 3 and I still got stunned. I Oh wow. Nice. That was a great shot from Kurt.
I was stunned too.
Yeah, good positioning, great pass.
Yeah, I dove that definitely.
I feel like they didn't see him there until the last second.
Yeah, I don't think so. That was some sneaky stuff.
Yeah.
No, we're down 8. Yeah, shoot.
Not Claire didn't quite make it.
All right. That stack is going to grab that. Awesome, picking it from the stack. Going for that potential self pass, but losing it from the stack. Leave a floating disc. I think that's the longest amount of time I've seen this disc float this match.
Probably. I felt like there was always a stack going through this.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Interesting downplay works out.
Yeah. No, Awesome really likes those bounces. No matter what, it's rare that he'll send a straight pass. He'll kind of always bounce it, I've noticed. And shots as well.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this game, even though there's a point difference, it has been kind of close because a lot of points have not been scored during this amount of time.
That's true. Yeah, they're definitely like having a big back and forth. And I noticed that's like pretty common as like the time gets down to the end, the other team like really steps it up. Or both teams do, so then it's kind of more of a like gridlock stalemate situation. and like you see a lot of like stunning over the disc and stuff happening.
I mean, I also love that even though there's not enough time, they still put in all their effort into playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, never give up. If you give up,
Yeah.
that's when you lose, you know?
Yeah. I hate being stuck with players like that because they're like, you're trying to, do your best you can, and they're like, we can't even win. What's the point?
Yeah.
Really stuck at that point.
Yeah. What was that, Hawk? Oh, thank you. What did Trees Redeemed a sing? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, the match is over, and Baltimore has the disc and tries to bounce it in, but it misses. And thank you for tuning in to Rec League. Woohoo! We have BT Hawk on cams and Miss Panda on cast, as well as myself. So thank you.
Great singing, honestly.
Waffle redeemed a British accent. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you all for tuning in.
Do they not realize that the cast is over?
Right? Where are all these coming from now?
Some of you have got to get to the after party.
Yes, we
Please,
do.
please go.
All right.
Please.
Well, thanks, guys.
You can't drop the
Bye.
accent yet. You have to stop. Continue. We have to say
All right.
goodbye with our British accents.
Thanks for tuning in to Rec League. We hope you'll tune in this Sunday, 8 p.m. I don't know what accent I'm doing now.
8
This is
p.m.
not British.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern time in the United States.
In the United States.
It's 6 p.m. for me in the Mountain West. Yes. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.